Well, showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Elgar is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
That's a solid shot. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Might look to go big again here.
That's a big edge. Great dive by the fielder, but it's just wide. Could be 4 as well. Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again. That'll be a dead ball.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Needs a dot ball.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Unad Cut, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Late cut down to third. 1 run. Gone. Nowhere near making it.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard. First ball for the batter, coming in. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Massive outside edge.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Nice shot, pierces the infield. And a scamper through for a single, good running.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Nicely played.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary. Well, these are the sorts of shots.
Van der Dussen, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Late cut, straight to the fielder.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Super catch.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Bavuma is seemingly content with holding the strike, decides against taking the single.
Drilled that one away.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
How will the bowler respond?
That's a solid shot.
To the field.
Thick edge. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Worked away. That's a nice single. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. And well played. Could be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. These will cause some trouble. Massive outside edge.
Bavuma is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Gets that away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Bavuma gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Into the 16th over. The batting team are now 130 for 3.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
No runs on that account. Too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. A few moves made in the field.
Big edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Van der Dusen watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Flick of the wrist off the front foot and away goes the ball. It might be four. The fielder out in the deep has some work to do.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Nicely played. Runs one.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be. Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Siraj deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for six. That's all class. You're watching right there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Good batting.
That's a solid shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Driven through extra cover and get a single.
And that brings up to 50 partnership for these two.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
End of the over, the batting team.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Probably deserved more.
Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Thick edge.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
That's out.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Pinged off the bat.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Edged.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Huge. That has flown.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Well, they'll be quite happy with that score there. They did lose a few wickets along the way, but just kept a solid pace throughout the innings and ended up with a good competitive total. Thoughts on that performance, Ali?
Agreed on that. Yeah, I think like most totals in this area, the power play will be a key factor. Get off to a good start, then rotate the strike, attack the bad balls, and put yourself in a position in the last 5 overs to go and finish that chase off. Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they couldn't find the gap.
That's a solid shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Sharma is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Brilliant diving stop. Oh, superb timing.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. 8 runs out of there. India are 8 for none. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Going with pace now.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Great shot. At least one on offer. And the scamper through for a single. Good running.
Jaiswal gets off the mark.
Faint outside edge and just wide of the keeper. It's going to be 4 more though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Worked away. That's a nice single. 5 runs in that over. India 19 for none. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Perfectly timed.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. That's a solid shot. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide and square leg. Could be 4. Over India 40 for none.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Misses everything.
Jaiswal is seemingly content with keeping the strike. Decides against taking the single.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
smacks that away through the gap. Straight back past the bowler. Great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. 9 runs added in that over. India, 49 for none.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Going with spin now. No. Terrible shot.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Wait.
Nearly gets the edge. Maharaj with a great delivery there.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Jensen has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Chance to run 2.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Yeah.
Flicked away, fine leg, pretty square. So just an easy single.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Yep.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yep.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Flick of the wrist off the front foot and away goes the ball. It might be 4. The fielder out in the deep has some work to do. Jensen finishes off a nice over there, but still nothing to show for it just yet. You feel a breakthrough is coming.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Waiting.
That's a solid shot.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Oh, great ball.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
4 runs added in that over. India a 63 for none. Ngidi coming back into the attack has done well so far. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Finds the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Ngidi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide, though.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Nicely run. Working the ball away into the gaps to find an easy single.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
End of the over. India are 88 for none. Jensen back on now. Shot. Should be runs here.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nicked it. Jensen with a huge appeal. Jaiswal challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest. And out. Keeper with a terrific dive. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Lovely sweep shot. Didn't try to overhit it, and away goes the ball.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. India, 101 for 1.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Too full and wide. Gill gets it past the infield, and that'll take some chasing.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Nicely played. Runs one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's a solid shot. Oh, great run out.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Straight to the fielder.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's gone. Nice, simple catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
To the crease at number 5 for India.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Beats the field with a great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
That's the over. India, 131 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
And the scamper.
Appeared to be well within the limits, and the umpires called a wide.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Gill is seemingly content with keeping the strike. Decides against taking the single.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. India, 143 for 3.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate. Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Oh, that's just outrageous.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Went for the drive, complete miss. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Nicely played. Runs 1. 6 runs out of there. India are 149 for 4.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Olivier coming back into the attack.
Crunch on the front foot and bang, gone all the way.
Elgar, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, that's a bit harsh, perhaps. I felt that it wasn't that wide.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Worked away. It's a nice single. Gone. Superb catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
And is coming into bat at number 7 for India.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Olivier finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Maharaj coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Gill is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
That's a solid shot.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Maharaj has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Nearly gets the edge. Olivier with a great delivery there. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Appeared to be well within the limits. And the umpire's called a wide.
Gone. Great reflexes.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Couldn't get it through the field.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Great shot. At least one on offer. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Chance to run two.
That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick. Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat. They got there in the end. The middle and lower order helped carry them across the line, mainly due to some consistent power hitting and playing the ball into the gaps as well. They ticked it over nicely. There was some good bowling throughout as well.